Welcome to the Gateway24 configuration tutorial. In this tutorial I'll provide you with an overview of how to configure Gateway24 and its integration into your client's iInvoice.it systems and integration into your Sage accounting systems. I will follow up this tutorial with other tutorials that will show you the specific details and how to set up each specific section that I'll cover in this overview. The first section is if you select My Accounting and Businesses. We have to set up a business ID that reflects each of your Sage client companies that you have configured. So for each Sage company there should be a business ID that has the same code stroke name as the company in Sage. This then will link into, select My Studio and Clients, this will link into the client that we'll set up within Gateway24. And we can see here we're defining the source application as iInvoice.it, which is our client system, and the account management system destination business ID, which would be your Sage company name, and this reflects the actual business that I showed you there within My Accounting. The next step is base data. If you select My Accounting again, you have accounting causes, sales VAT, VAT classifications and accounts. This is all the default data that is used to process transactions from iInvoice.it to the Sage application. We will provide out of the box default settings, so all these entries that you see here are provided when you install Gateway24 and are based on the standard Sage defaults. If your business doesn't use standard Sage settings and has made changes to general ledger account names, codes, etc., or VAT codes, then you'll have to work with the iInvoice.it team to amend the default settings. But again, I will show you how to do that in one of the following tutorials. After you've set up your base data, the next step is in My Studio. If you select General Configuration and then iInvoice.it, double click. This contains all the default data that will be shared with all your client account management system parameters. So everything that we put in here will automatically be transferred and will populate the client AMS settings. These are global settings and are generic to all of your clients. Again, out of the box, these will be provided as standard based on standard Sage. After you've defined your general configuration, if we select clients, select the client and then account management system parameters, we can see in here the accounting causes, accounts, sales VAT and VAT classifications. These are all derived from the settings within general configuration. If I go back to accounts, we can see here that against each of the first 5 there is a tick in the global box. This means that these are generic settings that can be applied to all clients, but within Gateway24 you also have the option to have client specific settings, and you can see here we have a test and a company credit card ID with no tick in the global to reflect the fact that these are specific to Alex Software Limited. The information held within the accounts management system parameters are then synchronized with your client's system, and if you select within the client you can see here the shared system table, sales VAT, cash book descriptions, cash book accounts, VAT classifications, and when they synchronise with your gateway system, they will automatically pull in all the data held within the Gateway24 account management system parameters. That ensures that any transactions that are processed by your client in iInvoice.it are compatible with the settings in Gateway24 and compatible with your Sage system, and the data will automatically be transferred and processed and approved accordingly. If there are any anomalies within Gateway24, there are checks in place that make sure that all the data entries are valid and will be accepted within your Sage application. So just to reiterate, I will follow up in the details of how to create all the different sections that I've covered here in the next tutorials. Thank you.